Hello, hello everyone. Welcome to today's live. I am so glad to see you all here. I can see all the names going. Oh my goodness. Hello, hello everyone. Yes, I can see so many names. It's lovely that you're all here. So, yes, oh, I'm just reading the comments now. It's nice. Everybody's saying what their weather is like and where they're from. It's just amazing. So, if you are here joining us for the first time, or you are here and you are here every week, just let us know where you're from and what the weather is like. It's been a really nice weekend here. The sun was out yesterday, and today it wasn't so sunny, but no wind. And that's amazing because then my hair doesn't fly everywhere. So yes, it was really nice to have we went for a walk yesterday for of course doing some filming. Of course. What else? Hallo iedereen. Oh, weer vele Nederlandse ook. Dankjewel. Ik stel voor dat we misschien de eerste zondag van de maand zo een Nederlandse live nog eens doen. Hè? Dus in november, welke maand is het volgende maand? In november, de eerste zondag, gaan we dat nog eens doen. Okay? So, yes, nice to see you all. Oh, hi, Rafaela. Hi, Samantha. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Crocheting. What's your name? I forgot. Hi, Love to Craft. Hi, Treintje. Hi, Helle. Hello, Alison. Hello, Charlotte. There is also Ingrid I saw. Hello, Ingrid. Hi, Chris. Hi, Diana. Meryl. Hello, Janice. Hi. Hot, yes. Hot and warm somewhere, and somewhere raining as well. I saw come past. About 16 degrees. Yeah, Ingrid. Yeah. Rebecca, hello, hello from Texas. Hello, everyone. Oh my goodness, it's so nice to have my crochet family here. And we have exciting news today. Oh my goodness. Make yourself a cup of tea. Get sorted. Get sitting in that sofa. Make yourself comfortable. I have big news. Very big news. So, first of all, the first thing I want to say, and I forgot to tell you this last week. Okay. So I just want to. Oh, why is my phone on noise? I just want to make sure that I keep you in the loop. The notebooks have been ordered. I have discussed everything with my account manager at the book printing company, and it's all in hand. Okay, so she's going to, and so we had a bit of a back and forth, of course, because you're ordering quite a few books. So she is now yeah, it's all done. So I had a quick check again of the PDF. I had to say yes again to make sure that it was correct. Then all the paperwork was done, the payment has gone through, all those things. And so now in about 15 days, so it takes 21 days for them to produce this, but in about 15 days she's going to working days, she's going to contact me to send an update and say how far they are along and to see whether or not they are maybe already ready. So yeah, good news on that front. So all that is happening. So if you've ordered one, it's happening. Okay, of course it is, but yes, it's sort of, we have to go through the process of, sort of getting it all going again, and pressing the button, basically pressing the button. So that's been done. So we're all okay on that. And then, of course, this week we had, yes, we are still working on our Windermere CAL. We have Peter Rabbit running riot through our stories. We have the colors that we are using. I hope you're enjoying not only the stitches that I came up with, but also the color play, and of course the little stories that I sort of took from Beatrix Potter's stories, of course, and made them a little bit different for us, applicable to our blanket, and the garden that Peter Rabbit, of course, is visiting, and lost his shoes, and is he going to find his jacket, and all kinds of things like that. So yes, I hope you're enjoying it, and I hope that yeah, we'll you have fun creating the stitches, and of course that you are. I was going to say that you're keeping up, but do you know what? It's lovely if you're keeping up. It is really nice, and it's motivational as well. It's you keeps you going, keeps you on track. But if you're not keeping up, but you are still enjoying the process, it does not matter. But make sure you have the discipline to keep going. Okay, make sure you do your rows every day. If you're in a habit of doing so many rows, make sure you do them. I really, really want you to finish the blanket. That is my aim. I want you to have a lovely blanket at the end of this journey, at the end of our stories, at the end of our adventure. And I really, really, want to encourage you to keep it up, keep working on it, and keep motivated. Okay. So I hope this little this little pep talk might be doing the trick. Okay. So who is working on their blanket at the moment? I would like to know. And what I also would like to know is your progress. So don't forget to post your pictures of where you are in your journey, even if it's halfway down a row, somewhere in week, whatever. Post your progress in the Facebook group, okay? I would love to see it. I am loving seeing all the blankets. Well done, Venita. You're on week 3. Fabulous. I just saw someone, I'm on week 2. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, you've been away, Eileen. Perfectly fine. But just keep motivated, okay? I feel so guilty when you don't finish them. But yeah, you know, let's keep working on that. Row 4 from the third repeat. Well done. Well done. 10 weeks left of week 4. Fantastic, Charlotte. Fantastic. No, that's Catherine. Sorry. 2 names. C, C, A, A. Same name. Same similar name. So Catherine, well done on being on week 4. Charlotte, third. Yeah, well done as well. On row 4 from the third repeat. Fantastic. Yeah, working on week 3, Helene. Well done. Flying away are your stitches, Alana. Yes, of course. Oh, a Norwegian getaway. Imagine. No, Amanda. Oh my goodness, yes. Make sure if you are having trouble with the ends or maybe missing a stitch, because sometimes we have to do one chain and then the repeat, use stitch markers. Stitch markers might be able to just save the day. Okay, so make sure you try. Sandy, well done. Week 4 and keeping up. Yes, yes, yes. It's good to keep up, but if you don't worry about it. You will be able to, finish it, I am sure. Oh no, Nessa, I hope you feel better soon. Oh no. Yeah, well, maybe the crochet can take your mind off things. I feel like a therapist tonight. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. Yes, Deborah, it's good to make the sample. I have hair sticking up. I don't know why. It's distracting me. Yes, it is. If you've never made my enclosed border, it is good to actually make the sampler to then be able to try the border on it when we have border week. Okay. So next week, we will have week 5 already. Can you believe this? I mean, the weeks have just flown by, really. So, yes, we have week 5 next week, and we also have the mobile. I forgot to put it up again. I'll leave it there for now. We have made vegetables, and who said that? Who said that? That the vegetables were unexpected? It's become a running joke with me now. I don't care if nobody else in the household gets the joke. But for me, the unexpected vegetables, I love it. I love the expression that I aim to please, but I also aim to surprise and to be unexpected, whatever is she coming up with next, who knows? It's going to be anything. It could be a surprise. So yeah, the unexpected vegetables, I have to say, fabulous. Great way of of describing them. Amanda, it's good that, yeah, okay. So you had to frog, but I am so glad that you are obviously that you are still enjoying it. And this is the way it goes. Sometimes we do have to throw out some rows that we've done. But you know what? It's double the fun because you get to do those rows again. That's how I see it. And that's the way you should see it, in a positive way, not in a negative way. It's more enjoyment for us. Vinita says finishing fellow crocheters unfinished whips should be a profession. I agree. And also, what I saw earlier somewhere in Instagram or wherever, it said, hang on, let me remember it properly. You're not properly into the craft or into the healing part of what a craft could be to you unless you have 5 whips going. You know? Oh, I agree. I agree. Christmas ornaments. Oh, right. Yes, Hella, we are going to do we'll do a Christmas themed live in December. And I am planning on doing, excuse me, some Christmas projects this year. Okay, so December will be 4 Christmas themed projects. Okay, so you have 4 whips, so you're getting close, Susan. Yeah. Tracy, you have way more than 5. Tracy, you must be so therapeutic and so mindful when you're doing crochet. Oh. Sandy, no, not at the moment, but obviously you can use this yarn for any of the projects that I already have that have 15 balls in them. Okay, so you could do the Windermere, you could do Greenway, you could do Jam Jar, you could do Lizzie. Okay, but of course there are more than 15 colors in the Highland Heathers, so have a look and see if you wanted maybe other colors. But yeah, that's a pack that Dirk put together, a Highland Horizon, and it's a lovely pack. I didn't bring it out tonight because I have something in there, you see. But yeah, okay, so of course, oh, thank you, Patricia, thank you. Yes, it is getting longer. I'm really pleased. But yes, sometimes sometimes Sandy, Didda comes out with, "Oh, I think I've made a pack," or even me, I like this pack, and there is no, it's too quick. There's no time for me to make anything with it. So then it comes out without a pattern. But to be honest, we have lots of patterns that you could be using, like for example, the vintage pack, there was a vintage blanket to go with it, and that one could be used for the Highland Heathers pack as well. Okay, yeah. So today, let's have a look. What, because I've been talking about, yeah. So next week we will have Windermere week 5, and then on Wednesday, so that's on Friday, and then on Wednesday we will have the vegetables that I will put together in a mobile. Okay, and I have added the mobile box to my Amazon shop. So if you wanted to go and have a look, go through the link, and then it will take you to that box, the music box. But of course, if it's the wrong Amazon, you can still then sort of go to your Amazon in your country, and it will give you similar products. Okay, so in case you don't know what to, yeah, what to type in. Yes, of course. So Dirk does say, we bring out packs. I can't always make a product, an actual project with it, but we have so many patterns. We have so many ideas. You can use those for all the other ideas that are already out there. Okay, so you don't need to stick with those particular colors or those colors or those colors. It can rejuvenate that same pattern with different colors, a different feel from the different yarn, and a whole different vibe. Okay, so that's what he's saying there. Yes, this is Angel's big thing, the mashup. We should do another, maybe we should do a live on that, how to mash up things. We have got in the Facebook group, we have got different albums to do with certain packs, to do with certain patterns. And if you have made anything mashed up, so a different pattern in a different color, you can put a picture of your mashup in there. So do go and have a look, because of course those albums will give you lots of inspiration for your next project, maybe. Okay. Yeah, a blanket with the Christmas pack. If you have the Christmas pack, or if you're buying the Christmas pack, go onto the website, find a pattern that you fancy and make it. Turn the Christmas pack into a greenway, into a jam jar, into a Lizzie, whatever you want, because you can do that. You can just substitute. I've got a video on how to substitute your colors. Yeah, alternative pastel version of the Windermere. I know, yes. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. Yeah, Laura. No, there isn't a. Dirk is sometimes I find it see, the thing is, I call him Dirk in Dutch, and that's the way we pronounce in our local dialect. And so if I want to say it nicely, I need to say Dirk, and I need to say it in the English version. So sometimes without knowing, I'll say Dirk, because that's how I say it, nearly like that in Dutch. So yes, it's a bit of a but no, it's just Dirk. It's just Dirk. Well, it's enough. He's enough. Oh, dear me. Yes. There's only one. I tell you now, there's only one of those. No, one is enough. Oh, dear. Just him. Yeah. One is enough. Thank you very much. Okay. So, before I tell you what this launch is today, I'm going to tell you something else first. Okay, this is important, right? And I want to tell you this to make things fair, because sometimes, you sort of promoted something and then it turns out that actually, yeah, anyway, you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, so today we are going to be talking about the November challenge and what we're going to be making in November, because it's a month where I suggest we crochet every day. Obviously, I know that we already do this, but it's just a little bit of an incentive. And while I suggest you finish your whips, you make some Christmas presents, you finish shawls that you were making as Christmas presents, all kinds of things like that. On the off chance that you have not got enough whips going, I suggest another project as well. Okay. And every year we bring out a yarn pack for that. So once again, there will be a yarn pack and there will be a pattern to go with it. We've made chevrons, we've done all kinds of things, right? But this is something that I plan months ahead. Okay. And I was going to do this launch next week. But I will be doing a different launch next Sunday. So I've had to rearrange my whole program. I've had to rearrange videos because we were notified of something very big that is happening in the yarn world next week. I can't tell you anything about it than what I've already said until Tuesday. Okay, so today I'm going to do my launch, the launch that I had already planned. Next week, there's going to be another launch, which is just come up and which is happening, which is very exciting. But I don't want to now say, oh, this is my pack, buy it, buy it, buy it. And this is what we're doing, blah, blah. And then next week, I come out with maybe something else. Okay, so I want to be fair to you. If you are not worried, then, go for this pack now. But if you want to wait and see, then wait and see until next week. I know this is against my shop. I know I'm talking against my business. I should be saying, yeah, buy the pack now, buy the pack now. And then next week I'll be saying, buy this now, but I don't want to do that. I know that some of you will then say, yeah, Anya, you could have said, okay, and I don't want that. I do not want that. Okay, so things are happening and they'll be happening with other people as well, but I'll tell you a lot more about it next week. But this is it. I can't tell you anything else. Okay, so be there next week. Watch out on my social media. It will be on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube Shorts, probably also into TikTok if we ever go that way. Okay, I cannot tell you anything. Okay, you'll find out on Tuesday. You'll find out the first bit, and then on Thursday you will find out more, and then we'll do a big live about it on Sunday, and then there'll be another video as well. So it's a big thing. Okay, very big. Right. Randy, it's all exciting. It's all exciting. And it's something that's been brewing for a long time, but we finally have been notified of it. Laura, you're going to be busy. You're going to be busy. Hi, Lulu. Yes, my wall is looking amazing. Thank you. Thank you. It's been a bit the same. It's been like this for a while. It will maybe change soon. I don't know. I need to do something about the wall, don't I? It's been the same for too long. The Jamesy Brett interview will be at the end of November, Wendy. What I have put up is this. Look, can you see it says open? You know, we're now members of the UK Hand Knitting Association, and they send you, it's supposed to be for bricks and mortar shops, so they send you this sign that you can put in your in your window to say that you're open, and then on the other side it says closed. So yeah, I thought I would put it with the open sign, you know, towards us because we're always open. Yes, Angela, that's exactly right. We want to get you very, very excited. Yeah, Charlotte is she's in the hallway. Um she's wearing something that I didn't want to promote this week. So she'll be back. She'll be back soon. Yeah. Yes, Mandy, you have missed something very big. Well, actually, there is something very big coming and I'm not telling you, basically, because look, it's not my choice. I cannot tell you. It's embargoed. You know those words? Under embargo. Right. So 15th, we can release some of the information. 17th, so 2 days next week, we can release the rest of the information. Okay. So that's going to be exciting. But before that happens, I am going to do the launch that I had planned on doing this week. Okay. It's top secret, Molly. Yes, indeed, it is. Yeah, I have Manon, but yes, it's the organizing it, organizing a crochet retreat, or even organizing a subscriber meetup, or organizing me going to the UK and then to the US, sorry, I'm in the UK, and then organizing a get together, a meetup, or whatever. It's yeah, it's a lot of work. We were going to try and do it together with Teresa, sorry, Teresa, but yeah, we've just been too much work, too much work. So we want to do something. And, you know, in a way, I think we just have to go and do it and do something. And then once we've done it, it'll all the pieces will fall, you know, into the puzzle. But there we go. It hasn't happened. It's always on the books, it's always on the list to think about. It's just we need to find a way of being able to organize it. That's that. Yes, Kelly, there is a lot of intrigue in the yarn world, and next week something very big is happening. So, yes, it's very exciting, very exciting. And then I'll tell you all about something else as well. So, aha, Darisha, yes, open my basket. That's what I'm going to do. So next month we have the Crochet Everyday November Challenge, where I encourage you to crochet every day. And the encouragement really is so that you are ready or more ready for Christmas. So if you have any whips that you need to be finishing as Christmas presents, do that in November. If you have any gifts still to make, try to do that in November. If you wanted to make, I don't know, yourself something to wear during the holiday season, do that in November. But on the off chance, like I just said before, you don't have enough whips and you want some more, I suggest a project. And of course, it's a blanket, right? We have made several blankets during the November Crochet Everyday Challenge. And some of those, I've seen one of the chevron, the granny chevron, still being finished this week. And it's so nice from people seeing these blankets that were started maybe a year or 2 years ago, and then all of a sudden they pop up again and they say, yeah, I've finished it. It looks wonderful. Or I've gifted it and it looks wonderful. And I'm like, yeah, that's wonderful. You know, it's just so nice that, yeah, I see all those blankets coming past, all these ideas that I have, right? But are they making them? Are they doing them? You know, and then you see all the pictures and it's just so wonderful. So I have chosen, well, I didn't actually choose the colors myself. So Teresa, one of our moderators, came to see me one day and we started talking about this, and she brought her daughter and we had a little peg selection session and we chose the colors. Poppy, her daughter, was really sort of like, oh, this and this. And I was giving her sort of the cues of it. I want it to be like this. I want it this. It should do this. And then she sort of helped pick the colors. And oh my goodness, it was so nice to the three of us, all the three of us together to do this. And yeah, so we picked colors. And the colors are in the basket. And these are the colors. And I wanted the colors to represent the autumnal colors of the woods, of the leaves, of the changing colors in the trees in the autumn. And I love this selection. And I have to say, it's different. It's really different. Some colors are like, whoa, out there, but I really, really like them. So I hope you like these colors as well. And I think they're a little bit pale in my viewfinder, but they are obviously the normal Starcraft Special DK colors. But yes. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. So this yarn pack is called Fall into Autumn. And so is the blanket. So I wanted, like I said, I wanted something that would represent the colors in the autumn. I love the autumn. I love the summer, but I also really like the autumn. And we went walking yesterday in the woods. And I have to say, I put the blanket down on the floor in the woods, and it blended in so well. It was unbelievable. The leaves, the same colors were in the blanket. So the fallen leaves on the floor also were in the blanket colors, and it was amazing, amazing, amazing. So yes, I went and I filmed the lookbook. So the way this is done, and of course you still haven't seen the blanket yet. You still haven't seen, I'll show you the blanket in a moment. Oh, this is heavy. I'm going to put this on the table, on the thing there. There we go. You can still, oh, that's perfect. You can still see it. So I've filmed a lookbook. The way we usually do this is, yes. So we start the pattern on the 1st of November, and throughout the month, there'll be more videos to do this, okay? Now, the special thing here, we have a new thing that we're doing, okay? We're trying it out with this pack, okay? So from now, you can go to our website and buy this pack. It's called Fall into Autumn. I haven't shown you the blanket yet. Hang on, hang on. Now, remember what I said just now. If you need to be if you want to wait for what I'm showing you next week, no worries, okay? Buy the pack next week. We will have these in stock. No problem, okay? You can wait for next week to see what it is that I'm talking about. We are going to do something different with this pack. So there'll be 3 options for this pack, okay? You will be able to buy the pack on its own. You will be able to buy the pack with the pattern, printed pattern in the pack, in your kit, sent to you in paper, okay? Or the third option is you can buy the digital pattern. So you can buy the pattern and you can print it off yourself or have it on your device. So that way you have got 3 options with this pack. Okay? So think about it. You've got time. You can wait until Tuesday even to see what the fuss is about in the yarn world. But if you are wanting to make this blanket, then yeah, there's an option for you to buy this pack with the pattern. And if you buy the two together, it's not as expensive as buying the pattern separately. So the pattern with the pack is cheaper than buying the pattern separately. That's right, isn't it, Dirk? Because I get confused. Okay. So now, how about the blanket? Thank you, Hella. Thank you. Yes, you know, a lot of people were asking, I want the printed pattern. I didn't get a printed pattern in my pack. We are listening to you, okay? But it's just finding how to do it, how to add them, how to print them. They are going to be black and white. I'm sorry. We only have a black and white printer because printing the invoices and printing your orders and printing the things only require black and white. And we wanted to try and have a printer that's as efficiently as possible for us. So not be printing with color ink if you only print black and white. So they are black and white. We will see how we go. Excuse me, and we'll take it from there. Okay. Yeah, so Dirk also says we are going to be adding printed patterns to other packs as well. But again, yeah, we are trying here. Okay, so hopefully you'll appreciate that and that will be well received, and we'll take it from there, however however it's taken. Okay, so now who would like to see the blanket that we are making or that I'm suggesting to make? Because of course, before I show you the blanket as I would like to make you to make it. Ah, Jenny! She's showing it on the website. This pack, you can use that for any pattern that I have. For the Greenway, for the black, for the Windermere, for the Jam Jar, Lizzie. I'm only saying those because those are there and I can quickly remember them, right? Any pattern, the vintage, the any, okay? Because of course I am suggesting a pattern, but please, if you are wanting to do a Windermere in fall colors, this is your chance. Okay, you've got your fall colors here. You can have it, and you can do the pattern for the Windermere. But of course, if you are wanting to do a new pattern, now before I show you the blanket, this is not the same setup as a CAL. Okay, so I'm going to do the tutorial 1st of November. Then we'll have some other videos. We'll have the cardigan in November as well, because I've had to change things. And there'll be some problem solving videos for this blanket. And then there'll be the border and the lookbook later on in the month. So that's how it goes. Okay, so throughout the month, these videos will be released. That's how I do it. Okay, so let me get hold of the blanket. Yes, there is, exactly, Randy. I have got in the files in the Facebook group, there is a form that you can use for yarn color substitution. So you write down the original colorway and then you write down the colorway that you are going to use, so you know which color you should be substituting it with. Okay, so okay, so this is the blanket. Ah. Show us the blanket. Show us the blanket. Oh la la, yes. So this is the fall into autumn blanket. Do you like it? Do you like it? And it goes on and on. So yes, obviously this blanket has a plain back, but the front has the loops, which have been looped. So this is like a Jacob's ladder. A Jacob's ladder. Okay. It's really easy to do. It's a repeat of just 2 rows. You start differently, you end differently, but you know the body of the blanket is really, really easy. And with the color play, it just works out so nicely. There we go. The colorway is in the pattern. So the order of the colors is in the pattern, but you can do your own colorway. You can just say, right, I'm going to do this in order and go round and round. Just decide which ones are going to be the the border colors. So yes, aha, Feroz, you've always wanted to do that pattern. Yes, I have as well. And I thought, you know what, we're going to do it in a November challenge, because this way we're doing it, aren't we? So yes, this is a Jacob's ladder. I worked it out so it had nice sort of big bits here, and then you had the the chains and the ladder there. Yes, I thought it was a really lovely blanket. And remember that Teresa and her daughter Poppy helped me chose the colors. Teresa made the blanket as well for me. So I started it off and she said, no, I want to make it. I want to make it. It was like, okay. And then, yes, I finished it the last few rows and I did the border, and oh my goodness, she enjoyed making this blanket so much. And she was like, yeah, it became like a really big thing for me, and she really enjoyed doing the Jacob's ladder and the color work and the way see, look, this is what happens. You see, this color comes into the next one, so it's sort of like the contrast is there and you get the differences in color. So yes, I'm really, really pleased with it, and it's going to go back to Teresa, but of course not just yet, not until we have finished with it. So yeah, she loves this blanket. It's really lovely to see her sort of making it and seeing the updates. But yes, there we go. It was a collaboration between Poppy, who chose the colors, Teresa, who then sort of said, oh, I really like to make this blanket. I started it off with the first sort of few rows at the beginning so I could start the video, of course, and then it was all sent to Teresa. She enjoyed making it, and then it came back for me to finish it on camera. So yes, we had a great way. That was a great way of of collaborating and of making this blanket, and we'll be doing that again, I think. Yes, Rachel, it's a wonderful blanket. Your wish list must be very long. Sandy, the size of this blanket, we make particular sizes of blankets here on the channel. This one is not a rectangular blanket, it's a square blanket. It's what I call a play blanket, but it's a large play blanket. So it's 1.30 m by 1.30 m. So 51 inches by 51 inches. Okay, so let me stand up and show you if I can. If I can show you, I don't know whether it will fit in the No, it's not going to fit in. Yeah, but it's really nice. It's a lovely, it's a snuggly blanket. You can, you know, for the sofa, it's fantastic, and also for your bed. It's a little bit wider than our normal single bed size that we do, but it's a little bit shorter than the normal single bed size that we do. So yeah, it's a lovely size, and there is enough yarn left in Teresa's pack, because I'm shipping that yarn back to her as well, of that pack, to make this rectangular. So you could add a number of rows here, and then you will have a rectangular blanket, which is quite wide and quite large. Okay, so it's an easy pattern to do. You do have to count, obviously. There is the counting, but certain patterns do have that counting bit, but it keeps your mind concentrating on the blanket. So I think it's a really good way. No, it's not an enclosed border, because we don't need it. We don't need it. You have 2 rows in the same color, so you have all your ends on one side, and it's easy to sew them in. Elizabeth, I don't know how you can remove the smell. This is the kind of post, this is the kind of question you best ask in a general Facebook group about crochet, because people in there might have been in this situation. I have seen a lot of posts like that in other crochet groups, so go and have a you know, post in there and ask them there. Where shall I put it so you can see it? Hang on. No, I can't put it behind me. Let's put it here. Whoop, there we go. Can you see it? Yes. Okay. I shall sit here. Hang on, not in front of it. There we go. Okay. Yes, Sandra. That too. Yeah, the winter solace blanket. Yeah, there we go. That's the one that's just behind the Windermere pack there, and also the normal the other chevron that we did with the clusters, the granny clusters. Just the normal granny clusters would be lovely as well in the chevron. Yeah. Elizabeth, I would be very careful with washing balls of yarn, because they will get entangled. So yes, I have no idea how some people do it. Yeah, so Nessa, you do not actually wash it, do you? You just lay it out, let it air, and spray it with Febreze. Yeah, I wouldn't put it in a washing machine, nor in. I don't know whether I would put it in a salad spinner either, because you have no idea what could happen inside once it starts spinning. Welcome as the flowers in May. That's a good idea. That's a very good idea. Yeah. So yes, there we are. So that is our blanket that I'm going to suggest we make, of course, after we have finished the Windermere in November. Although yes, like I said before, yes, I want you to use those crochet everyday sessions to you know, finish things and make things so that you are more organized for December, more organized for the holiday season. But you know, if you fancy making a nice blanket, this would make a lovely gift as well, you know. And if you would keep up with the rows, then I'm sure you can do it in a month, or even use the first 2 weeks of November as well to make the blanket for a gift if you needed to. I'm reading here. What? Oh, yeah. So people are still talking about the yarn. Okay. So, but like I said, November we will make this. December we will have some Christmas tutorials, and we will have some Christmas themed lives as well. Okay. Can you do a Winnie the Pooh theme blanket? Yes, I'm thinking that Julie would love that. Yes, well, I'm thinking of, I'm getting all kinds of ideas, and we will see. We will see. I don't know where my inspiration will take me. Oh my goodness, it all got entangled. Yeah. That's the dress manual will be coming out soon. Well, not soon. Yeah, it is planned. It is planned in. There is a date for it. Um, like I said, we had big news last week, which is embargoed until next week. I've had to move things about for it. I'm filming for it as well. So things are happening. Very exciting, but it did mean that I've had to move a couple of things. I did not want to move the dress. Okay, the dress will be coming out, but I have had to move the Victorian shawl. Do you remember there was a shawl as well as a cardigan to go with the Windermere blanket? The shawl is now for January. Okay, so I just had to that something had to give because I'm putting in another video, and yeah, I couldn't do it any I couldn't do it any other way. What is the dress? Yes, Chatty Nanny Crochets, Crafts and Chats. Um, I was we went to a yarn ball gala type thing. We went to a yarn fair. There was a gala evening, and in the yarn world, obviously, and I decided I was going to make my dress to go to the gala. And I was the only person who had her own crochet dress. And people like James C. Brett, the Jamie Brett, the owner of James C. Brett, even said, "Oh wow, did you make that yourself?" So yes, I wore my own dress, my own made dress, which I made in about 5 days, well, evenings, 5 evenings. And yeah, I'm gonna make a tutorial for it. And yes, of course, it was his yarn. It was yarn from his company, and so I want to make sure that I do the dress justice. I've been doing lots of other things, like finishing the fall into autumn blanket. All things in order. The dress will be there towards the end of November. Okay, it's just I've got to. It's things happen. I work a little bit I work in advance, and I plan my videos. I do keep some locations open, but sometimes it just happens that with the CAL, with the CAL starting, then all of a sudden we had this idea because somebody suggested it here in the chat. You should make your own crochet dress to go to the gala. So I was like, yeah, of course I've got to do that. And then of course I had to put that in. I had to put this, and so where do I put the dress? Thank you, Ingrid. Thank you. Yeah, well, it's a good thing I have my planner. Exactly. Yes. Exactly, Julie. Do you know there's not enough hours in the day for me to even, I mean, for example, I have been so busy since September, since August, even since I did that planning with Teresa and her daughter Poppy with the colors. I knew I wanted to do this pattern. I would not have had the time to make this. I really did not. It's the extra things, you see. That's an extra blanket that needs to be made. I would not have found a time because I am trying to catch up with myself because of things happening. That gala dress came in between. This big thing next week came in between. Do you know what I mean? Um, and yeah, that's how it goes. And then remember, there was the Bridgerton as well that came in between, and that Julie did. I would not have had the time for that. With all the editing, the pattern writing, and of course, I'm still working. So, there is just only so much time. And yeah, there we go. So, with a little bit of help from some friends, I can make it, and it's here, and I can, show it off, and you can all have another pattern, an extra pattern, an extra pattern. Oh my goodness, an extra pattern. What is that? Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you. Yes, I mean, obviously, you guys can't keep up either. Amanda just said, I can't keep up. I know, but I've got to produce 2 videos a week, and they've got to be filled with something. Why do you think I make the lookbooks? They're an extra video. Hello. It's 2 hours to go for a walk, come back home. I can make a video in about 2, 3, 4 hours out of that, and I've got an extra video. So I didn't have to crochet for that, and I didn't have to make a blanket. So that's also part of the reason why I like making lookbooks. So, yes, self-made dialect, yes. So hopefully you enjoy the lookbooks as well, because it gives you a little bit of respite, gives you a breather. Carolyn, yes. Dirk works for the website. He sends out the patterns. He sends out the packages. He sorts the digital pattern. I write the patterns, but he then puts it on as a product. He puts all the products on the website. He does all the little videos in between, the marketing posts, the emails. What else can I come up with? What else, darling? He does so many things. And of course, there's in the background things as well, the accountancy, the ordering, all that as well. There's a lot behind the scenes as well that you guys don't see. Yes, he does the video titles as well. So he tries to make the video titles in such a way that you would click on them, okay? That you would be like, oh, I want to watch that. So in a way, he tries to be even more teasing than me because he makes you click on those titles. Okay. Angela, yes, he can cook. Excuse me, Kelly. I cook as well. Okay. We both cook. But what does happen is when I cook, he washes up. When he cooks, he washes up because the kitchen is just, a bomb site. When I cook, I wash up as I go, you see. So there's not much to do. Feroza, that's exactly right. We work with each other. Yes, we work together. Yeah. We have a dishwasher, Hella. We have a dishwasher. So yeah, but there's always a pot or a pan that has to be washed up, isn't it? Yes. I mean, to be honest, we do what I'm on the crochet side, I'm on the pattern writing side, I'm on the designing, coming up with project side. Sometimes I pick the moderator's brains and we do it together, and it's great that we do that. I film the tutorials, I edit the tutorials, I upload the tutorials, and then on the other side, Dirk wouldn't be able to do that. So Dirk doesn't crochet. Dirk doesn't know how to edit my videos because, of course, they have to be the same as the pattern, right? But then on the other side, Dirk does a website. The whole website. He made that himself. He programmed that in. He programs every product. He has to put them in. He will have, he will have this pack there. He did that, this weekend. He has to take pictures, put the product in, write a description, do the postage, because everything has to be programmed. I wouldn't know how to do that. That's his side, So there is a separation of tasks. Some overlap. For example, he does the title for the video, and he will also film me, obviously, when I'm walking in the woods with my blanket. Okay, because I can't film myself. So there is some overlap, and I will have to go and sort of check his description of a pack, for example, so to make sure that he's not telling a story that's not applicable, right? So so there is overlap, but there is also separation. And that's important. Yes, customer service, Kathy, he does that as well, and he's good at that. Every morning he is replying to mails. Every morning. Yeah. Yeah, no time. He has no time to learn to crochet. But okay, he can't crochet, but he knows his colors. I show him a ball and knows the color. Yes, he's like, and I went to the storage on Friday, had a look around, and I have to say it was okay. There was a couple of things that were out of place where I wouldn't have put them, for example, and that was only something recent because he brought me some balls to show, and then he took that box back to the storage because I can't keep everything here, and it was still just put on the side. So I then put those balls back in the shelves. That was all that needed to happen. The storage is looking fantastic, really well organized, and he knows all the colors, he knows the numbers, he knows everything. It's amazing. Amazing, amazing. So it's really nice to see that. Yeah, but that's sound. Oh yeah, no, that's that. That's color. That's color. This, that's amazing. Just, oh yeah, what did you choose there? Powder pink. Oh, okay. So yeah, his well, I had to do a what do they call it? Career discussion, some annual assessment. Well, if I had to do that, then yeah, I think he would pass actually. Oh, thank you, Ingrid. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Kylie. Yeah, master of packing and yeah, professor of tape. Yes, his tape. Actually, a story about the tape. We saved somebody's delivery because our tape had our email on it, the website address, yeah. And so this person had ordered yarn, went to her old address. These people got in touch with us to say this has gone to this person's old address, and so we've been able to get in touch with that person to rearrange for her to go and pick up the pack at her old address. See? So fantastic, Sandra. Isn't it nice when they are interested? Because as for us, I think I show interest. If Dirk doesn't really have a hobby, maybe he likes to, go to the storage and he sees that as his hobby. But yeah, I mean, I could show interest in, my husband's hobby, for instance. So it's nice if they show interest in our hobby and even organize your yarn. Wonderful. Yeah, all the things you're dealing with. Yeah, especially with me, eh? Oh. Yes, it was nice of them to contact us. I mean, we've had wrong deliveries before where people use their old addresses and these people said they didn't have it and they did. So, people are, weird sometimes. But these got in touch with us and so we were able to, yeah. Right, everyone. So I think I've said everything that I have written down to say. I hope you like the Fall into Autumn pack. If you want to wait for the news that's coming out next week, please do so before you buy this pack because I might just be launching something else next week that might interest you. Who knows? Can't tell you anything about it until Tuesday. So, yes, this new yarn pack is ready to buy, Sandy. Yes, it is. Deborah, I'm not being a tease. I'm just trying to be fair and trying to warn you of the fact that I don't want to press my pack when there might be something else of interest to you next week. Okay? And I don't want you to come back to me next week saying, yes, Anya, but last week you were very cunning and you made you sold us your pack. And now this thing has happened. Okay. I don't want you to come back to me like that. I've given you the opportunity to wait. We have these packs in stock. There is no rush because obviously we are meant to start on the 1st of November and we find that postage is quite smooth these days. Okay, so it's very intriguing, Tracy, very intriguing. I'm not going to say anymore because I'm just going to, and I'm not allowed to say anything. So something's happening. You'll know something on Tuesday, but not a lot. Thursday, you will know more. Oh my goodness. It's so exciting. It's so exciting. And yes, there are things happening in the yarn world. The intrigue is out of this world. Right, everyone. So, Tuesday, big teaser. Wednesday, we are making an unexpected vegetable mobile. Thursday, we have the giveaway. No, not the giveaway, but the surprise. The secret will be out on Thursday. Okay. And then on Friday, we will have week 5 for the Windermere. And then on Sunday, we will have a big launch here during the live. And then next Wednesday, we will have a normal video about it as well. Whew, that's that. Right, everyone. Thank you all for being here. I've had a really lovely chat. I hope I have given you some inspiration, even some, go get them and do that crochet work and have a lovely week. Thank you all for being here and yeah, let me know what you think on Tuesday. Bye, everyone. Bye.